Hey, it's Michael Douglas, and welcome to another Dr. Pundit Quick Take. This one is about the former President Barack Obama's 2024 summer playlist. Let's talk about it. Now, he's been bumping his playlist, and what I mean by that, 365 by Charlie XCX, which is currently in his 2024 summer playlist. The former president shared his annual playlist yesterday. I think it was on Instagram Reels. And in his picks, you'll find Chihiro by Billie Eilish off her latest LP, a top 20 pop hit, the number one current song of the nation, a bar song, Tipsy by Shabuzi, and the number one hit, Texas Hold'em by Beyonce, along with older number one hits like Satisfaction by the Rolling Stones and Where Did Our Love Go by the Supremes, much older number one hits, of course. Now, there are TikTok favorites like, surprisingly, Million Dollar Baby by Tommy Richmond and songs by 90s R&B hit makers Blackstreet, No Diggity, another number one hit, and yet another number one hit by Tupac, How Do You Want It, the B-side to California Love. However, none of the songs quite stick out like the Charlie XCX track from the LP Brat. The former president said, with summer winding down, I wanted to share some of the songs I've been listening to lately, and it wouldn't be on my playlist if it didn't include an eclectic mix. I hope you'll find something new to listen to. Now, Obama's playlists have been met with some skepticism in the past, like they are a little bit too hip, I guess, and that did he really have a hand in making them, or were they the stuff of chosen by one of his cool hip staffers, that kind of thing. And the POTUS said in an interview recently that he and he alone chooses songs in his playlist. I do. Listen, I'm so glad I have this opportunity. People, they believe the books and the movies, but the playlist, hey, they somehow think this is mostly coming from young people like you. Somehow y'all think that you invented rock and roll, you invented hip hop. The fact is that my lists are, pretty incredible. People seem to think, well, he must have had some 20-year-old intern who was figuring out the latest cut. No, man, it's on my iPad right now, he added. Okay, iPad or iPhone? In that case, Obama did listen to the LP Brat in full to narrow down his favorite tracks. Did he? Did he walk around the house singing, I'm So Julia? Did Malia and Sasha, his daughters, teach him the apple dance? Now, between the 365 peak and the Charlie XCX tweeting that Kamala Harris is the brat a couple weeks ago, the beloved Charlie XCX album is making quite an impact, not just on pop culture, but on American politics. I guess so, but if you ask me, I think that this playlist is a little bit of a pander. I do believe him when he says he has a choice in naming tracks, but I think there's got to be an influence. And if there isn't an influence from one of his staffers or former staffers or even Michelle, I think his daughters probably played a part. Well, that does it for this edition of Quick Take. I'm Michael Douglas. Keep watching Dr. Pundit for more full-length episodes.